flashed before my eyes. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's all good. Everything's fine.
Taylor Swift in shock after nearly falling off stage.
I would always like to keep people on their toes.
Tay was on her toes all right. The close call went down during the singer's Eras Tour stop in Tokyo, as she was on her folklore cabin singing The One, which she's done many times before.
But it would have been fun if you would have been the one.
But this time Taylor tripped and almost slipped off.
I almost fell off the folklore cabin, but I didn't, and that's the lesson.
These are things that make me break out in a full body sweat.
My life flashed before my eyes. Yeah, no, I'm good. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's great. I'm just so happy that I didn't fall off the folklore cabin. You know what I mean? What a great night in Tokyo.
Taylor's no stranger to shaking off on-stage mishaps during her massive world tour.
It's just unbelievable.
From broken microphones to insects interfering.
I swallowed a bug. I'm so sorry.
And even malfunctioning pianos.
No idea.
Did you hear that? Did you hear the piano? Are they able to hear that? Just went. I didn't play that, so that means that.
Yeah, Taylor's always handled the errors of the Eras Tour like a pro.
You never know what it's gonna be.
I can still see you. This ain't the best view on the outside, looking in and out. In a lot of lonely places, I've never been on the outside.
She's focused on entertaining the crowd. I know she's out in Japan, Tokyo. She's just working on entertaining them, making sure she's ready for her performances and everything.
As Taylor finishes up her 4-night stop in Japan, her beau, Travis Kelce's across the world in Las Vegas, cheering her on from afar as he prepares for Super Bowl 58.
The Super Bowl will worry about if she can make it.
Fans are expecting Tay back in the USA in time to see her man's team, the Kansas City Chiefs, play the San Francisco 49ers. She's already been to 12 games this season. Chances of her missing the big game number 13, very low.
13's my lucky number. 13 kind of shows up in my life in good places.
Someone else excited for Trav's big game? Taylor's dad, Scott Swift.
Loving it.
That's Scott at her Tokyo show, rocking a Chiefs lanyard while exchanging friendship bracelets with fans. A source tells ET, Travis and Taylor, quote, both take so much pride in the importance of family and love, bringing their families and close-knit circles together.
I love it when Taylor comes and supports me and enjoys the game with the fam and friends. It's been nothing but just a wonderful year, man.
By the way, I didn't collaborate with my daughter. Some people are like, oh, she collaborated with her daughter. I didn't.
Denise Richards wants to clarify rumors regarding her OnlyFans. In October of 2023, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum raised eyebrows with a since-deleted post on the adult subscription platform that asked fans if she and her 19-year-old daughter, Sami Sheen, should do a collaboration on the site. However, the 52-year-old is firing back at critics and revealing what she meant by her post on the February 8th episode of Nick Viall's The Viall Files podcast.
And by the way, I didn't collaborate with my daughter. Some people are like, oh, she collaborated with her daughter. I didn't.
The actress who shares Sami with ex Charlie Sheen continues saying this.
Did I do a picture with my daughter's faces and I that was on social media? Yes. Did I collaborate with my daughter for like a sexual OnlyFans shoot? Absolutely not. That is not true. I haven't even been on my daughter's site. I was protecting her as a young woman coming into this industry being judged.
Denise, who is also mom to 18-year-old daughter Lola with Charlie and 12-year-old daughter Eloise with husband Aaron Pfeifers, goes on to say that she knows all too well what it's like to feel judged over her work.
Because it's not fair that, you know, whether people agree or not, and it's easy to judge. How can I judge stuff with some of the things I've done in my career? And when I've done those, like when I was in Wild Things and did Playboy, did I ever think, oh gosh, one day when I've, my kids are older, you don't think about that stuff because it seems so far away. Yeah. Well, then that day comes and you're like, well, shit, balls, I have to deal with this. You know, being it's hard. Yeah.
Denise initially joined OnlyFans back in June of 2022 as a show of solidarity with then 18-year-old daughter Sami, who started creating content on the site just a few days prior. And while Charlie initially spoke out against Sami's decision to join OnlyFans, he recently expressed why his opinion changed in an interview with Bustle, saying, quote, "I had a knee-jerk reaction to it because of the reputation that preceded it. I was just like, oh, this can only go bad." He continues, quote, "She's doing this and it can only be a much more successful and pleasant experience with the support of myself, her mom, and others. I have to have confidence and just know in my heart that all of her virtues and all of the wonderfulness that makes her her come with her. I believe her to be incorruptible."
Pink is celebrating another fan going into labor at her concert. As captured in a TikTok video while on stage during her February 9th Sydney, Australia show, the singer, real name Alecia Beth Moore, is alerted to a commotion coming from a mosh pit and can then be seen cheekily asking, "Is it Alecia or Alex being born right now? I feel like we shouldn't be looking. Everyone give her privacy. She didn't just have the baby, right? Is the baby here? No? Okay." Next, the 44-year-old congratulates the concert goer as she's wheeled out by medics, adding, "Wow, our song. That was the one that did it. Wouldn't have called that one. I thought it would have been like Get the Party Started or Never Gonna Not Dance Again." Taking to Instagram later, Pink, who shares 2 kids with husband Carey Hart, writes, "Sydney, that was a wet one. Come rain or shine, we are out here. We helped bring a baby into the world." She then adds, "Also, flashed the crowd on the way back to dressing room by accident, I think. I'm so happy to be here." Pink's Summer Carnival tour has now seen 2 concerts interrupted due to birthing babies. Pregnant Angela Mercer went into labor at the start of Pink's July 31st show at Fenway Park in Boston, and thanks to traffic, found herself walking to the hospital. An August 9th statement from Brigham and Women's Hospital read, "Decked out in their concert outfits, they made the trek to our hospital, where Angela later delivered her son in the Brigham's NICU." In honor of Pink, Angela gave her son the name Asen Hart.